Hello, I should be streaming now. I think I'm streaming. Am I streaming? Probably. There should now be a nice text overlay for everybody as well, which is even niftier. And I'm very, let me just check. I can hear myself. Well, that's great. And also confusing, but also great. Yes, we're now live and we're back in Dwarf Fortress, and we're even back in the same fortress as we were in last time because it has not fallen, but now it has textures. I thought textures would be a nice change. It makes it harder for me to know what's going on, but I think people in general seem to prefer it. So that's where we're at. And yeah, we're gonna be getting back into it with whatever this fortress is. What is this for? I don't know. But, wow, there's a lot of coffins. Yeah, I don't entirely remember what we were doing, and I don't think that's helped by the fact that it looks completely different. Let's double check if there are enemies on the map. First things first. No, there aren't. So that's a good way to log back into a fortress. Thank you, Dorkling. This fortress is beautiful, and I won't accept anything that anyone says otherwise. So that's good. We've got our two... Oh, yeah, so we have a sort of two halves of the fortress. At the top we have this the sort of residential part of the fortress, which we're smoothing. Look at this dining room. It is beautiful, and I won't hear anyone say anything otherwise about my beautiful fortress making skills. Okay? Okay. So yeah, so that's the like residential part of this fortress. And then down here we have the sort of industrial part, and they were supposed to be separable, but I built a passage between them. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some doors around the place. After my recent lava cult, you are both fashionable and late, Bobcat. It's not really late. There's no time limit. I'm not taking everybody's attendance. You can show up when you want. That's the no. It's not. People don't have to watch my streams. Believe it or not, I know. Yeah, so we're gonna build extra doors. After my bad experiences recently with the whole bucket lava cult thing, for those of you that saw that, I was a bit, now I know. Ooh, construction, I built a floor. Let's designate, remove construction. Right here. I think we're waiting anxiously. Oh yes, are they gonna make it back? I don't think they are gonna make it back from the raid, I'm gonna be honest, but it will be a pleasant surprise if they do. Let's see, do we have Bobcat? I don't see Bobcat. No, no, we don't have Bobcat. Right, let's see. Yes, traveling, okay, so they're not dead. There's this one recruit that doesn't appear to be interested in traveling. Hopefully that doesn't break everything. Raid boys. The raid squad. Poor little raid boys. They're not going to be raiding anything else after this. Now, how many spare coffins do we have? Because, again, after my past experiences, I think we should perhaps have some spares lying around. Because otherwise, bad things happen, and your dwarves get all sad. Dwarven child. But I said rotting dwarven child for a moment, and it was kind of like, well, that's technically true. That would be quite grim. Although I did recently gen a rotting female dwarf god, and that was really cool. So we're just deconstructing this, and then we'll get all these doors in and installed. They're not a perfect defense doors, but most creatures aren't building destroyers. Some creatures are building them, but a lot of them aren't. And we're going to count on enough buildings not being, migrants. Are they migrants, or are they our squad returning? Let's take a look. It's Bobcat! Raid boys made it home! Fantastic job, Raid boys. I think they're technically, it says they're technically new arrivals. That's a bit odd. Unless migrants arrived at the same time. Spooky. We have got a lot of monster slayers. I am very inclined to just release them into the caverns and see what happens. I know. Let's get the mission report. Can I get, where's mission report? Reports. Mission report. How did it go? Oh. You lived, but you didn't exactly achieve much. Okay. You can stay home for now. Let's build... Do we have any levers? Is this drawbridge functional? We do have a lever. Is the lever actually connected? Haven't the foggiest. We could pull it and find out. But I think we're just going to leave it. And then if a siege shows up and the lever was not functional, we can be sad about it together. Isn't that great? That's the beauty of the... Ah, we walled it in. We've only gone and walled it in. Good job, us. Oh, those bedrooms look even worse with this texture pack. What is that? That's so ugly. Like, it was ugly before. And then it was like... Now it's... I don't even know how to describe this. This is horrible. I don't like texture packs, I've decided. Let's build a wall. Right here. Out of whatever. We don't care. What is important is that we've got double sets of lockable doors. And we have also got a wagon. Let's sell them loads and loads and loads of things. Trader needed. Brother unlikely. You are needed. And can anyone? No, not anyone can trade. And we're going to move some bad food. Yes. Beautiful. Now, do we actually have a lot of food? We've got plenty of food, so we are absolutely fine to keep trading food. Oh, do you know what I haven't... Last time we were talking at length about how many things you need to kill to fill a barrel with their blood. And then at Dorkling Thrush, I've retweeted it on Twitter. Did an excellent picture of a dwarf draining thousands of squirrels worth of blood into barrels. Hello, how was your, oh no. Oh yeah, you were here like super early. Hello, the stream has now started. Welcome to it. Okay, so, Dwarf Fortress. Back to the game. What on earth were we doing? I don't know, but let's do some raids. I have updated this. This is 0.12 now. Okay, you're conducting a meeting. That is fine. The traders aren't even here yet. I'm just a keen bean. Let's see what missions we can send our dwarves on. So that's us, the disemboweled urns, the mythical tour. I'm taking all of you on a mythical tour of, okay, recover uncovering the elf. Did someone take it from us? Oh, I think let's try sending the brass youths to explore boot rawness again, even though we found nothing last time. I think that's a more expendable squad. I'm not sure that I did like it. Oh, I guess people making fan art. What request? No requests. I don't need anything. My fortress is perfect and self-sufficient, and I probably did need things. I never do that screen. Does anyone ever actually use that screen? They normally bring a bit of everything anyway, and then you have to pay more. Look over documents. You want things? Well, you're getting prepared food. That's all you're getting, mate. Right. Large wilderness is over here. Since we've got our fortress nice and secure, we could start doing some traps. Yes, you did do the maths. They did the maths. Build. So if we start building walls, I think we can make a really cool trap corridor. If I could find my cursor. So I think what we could do, what kind of traps do we want to do? I kind of want to do weapon traps over a pit. So we'll keep a little staging area here. And then what we'll do is we'll have like a big snaking path and then like up and down and cover it in weapon traps and make the path one wide and then have like a really deep pit everywhere else so that dwarves will, not dwarves, enemies. I'm not intending to make an enemy of the entire dwarven civilization. I might do though. Can you even do that? Do other dwarven civilizations even come at you? Make sure they bring the ores and bars you need. Look at you actually doing proper things with with your mining and your ores. So yeah, if we build a big snaking path up and down here, then what we could do is we could cover it in weapon traps and then dig a really deep pit. I should unpause while I talk about this. And then dig a really deep pit all next to... Oh yeah, we do need wagons. Well, what if we had a series of small drawbridges between? Yeah, they need 3 wide. we could have a series of small drawbridges so that when all of those drawbridges are lowered, it makes a 3-wide path, and then when they're raised, then it's just the snaking back and forth thing left. I think that would definitely work. Okay, let's get started on that. Oh, right, some animals starved. That's fine. Animals keep starving in my fortresses. I think it's just because I don't care. Let's do some trading. I would like metal. Metal is good. Metal is useful. Do we want... Let's grab some glass. We haven't really been making glass, but glass could be nice. We can make some windows. Oh, we can make some windows into like a drowning chamber. What if we have a drowning... Oh, traps actually block wagons. Okay, we can definitely work around that. We can definitely make this work with like bridge wagon arrangements, but we're gonna have to think it through. Yeah, I think we could do some nice things. What if we had glass and then we built a drowning trap, and then it's like having our own aquarium, our own like elf wagon aquarium that we can watch them drown from. I love it. Let's do that. Okay, and then what else do we need? They've got rope. I could do, I think if I do this, oh, well, obviously we're collecting blood. This has become a very blood-themed fortress. So let's see what they have in terms of blood. Where's the blood? I need blood. We could get animals. Do we want animals? We can make a zoo. I don't think I want to make a zoo. I'd probably just let them starve to death anyway. Let's grab the booze, because I like booze, and, yeah, that's about it. And then, let's see if we can get any nice, weapons. Bronze warhammer, training spear, a silver battle axe sounds alright. No, I think silver's better on blunt weapons. I could melt it down, but that sounds like too much effort. Spear, pick, mace. I think maybe a copper mace? Steel spear. Anything steel is probably good. Steel is good vibes. And I haven't really made much steel because it's a lot of effort. Do we want crossbows? Maybe. Let's get this bronze battle axe. We've got so much money. Like, why not? Do we actually have so much money? How much are we trading for at the moment? Oh, I didn't actually bring that much. I guess I grabbed bad food barrels, or maybe it was rebalanced, but we've got 7,000. Bumblebee venom. Did they have bumblebee venom? We need that. That's a valuable commodity. Bumblebee venom. Where is that? Cave spider venom, adder venom, dwarven rum, bumblebee venom. We're taking that. We definitely, yeah, that's really fiddly. There's been a lot of labor put into that, and they're selling it just for 20 magical dwarf bug units. So I think that's a really good deal for us. Really good deal. Very impressed. Very pleased with that. Do we want some clothes? Let's grab some cheap clothes because I never make clothes. and my dwarves probably need clothes so that they can wear them. Let's grab anything steel, because steel is good. We'll just get some random bits and pieces. We didn't have enough in this trade. Hold on. We'll cut back. We'll cut back. Oh, right. This is really expensive. Let's trade... No, we'll keep going for now. We can fit a little bit more stuff in this trade. Let's grab some bags and a gauntlet or two, and then that's good profit for the trader. Yes. Good trade. And let's move some more goods over. Let's prepared food barrel. Let's try and get some more valuable ones this time, because those last ones were very disappointing. And then we shall start digging this elaborate thing we're building. So I think if we start with a drowning trap here, and then we build the snaky wagon. Stop tantruming. All of these dwarves are so traumatized. They can't stop tantruming. Who was that? That was a carpenter? Well, the carpenters seem to be fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's take a random sample of our dwarves' mental state. Great deal of stress, lack of decent meals, feels lonely, bored. I don't know why are you in such a... All of these things should be an option in the fortress. Let's look at this animal caretaker. Tell me about yourself. Yeah, this one's alright. There we go. How's Darkling, our sensitive soul? No. Darkling, you know, is our sensitive soul, and Darkling might be in a terrible state. Utterly harrowed by the nightmare that is her tragic life. Yes, Darkling. Bored, doesn't feel anything. Doesn't feel anything. Uneasy. Maybe we should build a temple. Maybe that's what we need. We have a tavern, but we don't have a temple. That's the wrong part of the fortress. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of miasma there. Wow. We should... Can someone move that? Let's make a dumping zone. Let's make sure we've got a corpse stockpile over here. Okay, and we're gonna get rid of this stockpile actually because I would like to build traps and things there. And then we'll build a dumping zone. Is this a dumping zone? This is a dumping zone. Let's make sure that we get rid of this horrible miasma. Oh, wow, I'm building something there. That must be a temple. That can't be anything but a temple, right? Yeah, okay, so we are building a temple. You are still alive, Mulch. And I know, Dorkling. I should probably just burrow you inside the fortress. Oh, let's unsuspend that. Now, where is this yak corpse? I know it's in here somewhere. Dump that urgently. This is not going to be helping the horrible mood of our dwarves. Is there a clean thing? I don't know. We're making this room nice at least. There's some smoothing going on. Yeah. So, back up here. Shall I just burrow you inside the fortress, Dorkling, so you don't get rained on? Actually, you shouldn't need to. This is all roofed over, so you should be fine now. Taverns do create a lot of problems. They're very, very annoying. I've still got them though. I've still built one. Why have I built one? I don't know. Just because I can. I like seeing all their little actions that they do when you go to the list. And they're all busy socializing instead of hauling the yak corpse out. You want to stay in your bedroom with your beautiful statue of you crying. Yeah, I think you are in your bedroom. Hold on. No, that's an injured child who's been under a lot of stress. Which I've lost track of what's whose bedroom. View? Search? No. Whose room is this? This is your room, Darkling! Okay. I don't know how to view... Can I control it? No, that's the statue. Darkling, crying, statue. That doesn't fit. Darkling is sad a lot. Okay. Yes. Anyway, I don't know how to actually view that. If I go with K, I see the Darkling is sad a lot. I can't look at it. Maybe T? Yeah! View that. Statues can be installed on any of them. The Mountainous locks an image of Darkling Lancecraft the Dwarf. Darkling is weeping. Yes, I commissioned that. It's a beautiful statue. I think it will help if you just sit in your room and stare at it. I think that'll help your mood. Socializing has been proven to be very damaging to fortresses. That's true. That's true. Should we get rid of the tavern and just make it a meeting room, dining room then? If they never meet each other, they don't give a hoot when their neighbours get cut in half. But what if I want them all to tantrum? Have you ever thought of that? Hey Dave, thank you for joining me. I know you love the Dwarf Fortress streams, so I really appreciate it. Thank you for joining me. Shall we make a dwarf for you, Dave? Let me know what of these job titles appeals to you, if you would like a dwarf. Anyway, so yes, we're gonna start on our drowning trap. Now, I think we should... Do we have any sand? Because we could make it... I want it to be like an elf aquarium, so... This is an elf aquarium. It's gonna be a very brief aquarium, but if we drown elves in a glass room, it is technically an elf aquarium. Oh, we could build a little viewing area for it as well. Oh, that would be amazing. I need to induce tantrums. No, they just happen. They just happen because I make no effort to prevent them, but they happen. Do you like the chat overlay, by the way? I feel very like Like I've got my act together, having a chat overlay. Now those of you watching on Catch Up YouTube can, you know, can see the chat. And yes, Elf Aquarium, I think it's one of the most me things I've done in a while. So if we make the viewing area for the Elf Aquarium here, and then we could put a trade depot in, but I think we can probably just trap them in the corridor with floodgates and by forbidding things. So we'll build a corridor here, and then on the top side of the corridor, we will build a glass wall. We haven't got that much glass, and I want to use the good stuff for this because it's very important to me. So we might want to wait. Actually, let's resume the game while I'm talking about this. So we might want to wait and see if we can get some more clear glass or if we can make some. Actually, making clear glass is a pain in the ass, so let's not. Where will I get my water? We have the caverns. We have the caverns deep down below. And, I mean, I've never run out of water when I've been pumping from the caverns. So I'm just going to assume that that would be fine. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. And do we want to pump it? YouTube does have a live chat replay. But look, this way, people can watch it in full screen. Did I get my well working? Well. I have no idea. Let's find out. Oh, baby llama starved to death. That's so sad. I never built the well. Let's do that. This is where live streams are great. It's like, oh no, I need to... Oh, I don't have any rope. Let's see if the dwarven caravan has any rope or chains. The answer is no. I did not get my well working. So yeah, if we build a room here, we can make it a really nice room as well. We can make it like, we'll put some chairs in, we'll make it a meeting room, we'll get some benches, and then we'll do glass along here, and then I think floodgates because there's no delay unlocking them. The only animals I need are pugs. You can watch the lag, yes. Yes, you can watch the lag. Pigs. I was gonna say, I don't think this game has pugs. Delicious pigs. Delicious pigs. Oops. I hope it can't fly, because it'll fly up through our well and kill us all. But it's probably fine. Let's not go in the caverns. That's a bad place. I don't know if I want to get water from the caverns anymore. We'll just do it really slowly with buckets. we'll just bucket the water into the elf aquarium, and they will die slowly and painfully. Let's double check where this beast is going. Where is it? Okay, good. It's not making a beeline for the fortress, which probably means it doesn't have a route to the fortress, which probably means we're good. Just in case though, because you do occasionally get flying nasties from the caverns, I am going to build a door here. There we go. I'm really learning my lessons. Look, bucket them to death. I like it because it would be slow and they would really see it coming. Especially given all of the elf corpses stacked outside the front of the fortress. You know, I think it would become extra clear to them. Oh, and almonds! Delicious almonds. That's nice for our dwarves. Yeah, I like it. Did anyone remember the Forgotten Beast? I remember, because there's a new one. There was already one down there, but I don't think that one can fly either, so I think we're good. I think we're safe. Did they finally got the yak skeleton out at least. And now we're building this room. What is this room? I don't know, probably a barracks? I should start leaving notes for myself. But I probably won't. There's a dwarf just standing here. Are you okay? You okay, mate? Where are you? Family is the true bond that keeps society thriving. He was euphoric due to inebriation. Good dwarf. Good dwarf. Oh, is Darkling depressed again? Darkling. I want to... Okay. Darkling. You've sunk into depression. Darkling. Darkling has a kill? Darkling killed a dwarf? Darkling, when did you kill a dwarf? That was unexpected. Oh yeah, you're really sad about all the dead elves, nightmare of your tragic life, you're in depression. Oh, and your hand is broken and your head is dented. And most of all, you got caught in the rain. Oh yeah, we should put those corpses in places. to like really assert our dominance. Maybe we should put them in the elf aquarium so that the elves really have no excuse. If they walk into the elf aquarium and they see all the corpses of dead elves and they walk in anyway and let themselves get drowned, yeah, I think that's on them, quite frankly. I blame them for that entirely. Okay, I think we should confine Darkling, perhaps. Should we put Darkling in nice places? Like, should we make sure Darkling can only go? There are no nice places. This is my fortress. It's a mess. Why is there so much junk in here? What is all this? Bronze bolts? Why are you just littering that on the floor? A louse? This is not a nice room. And that's sad. I thought this was gonna look good. When I first built it, I was like, yeah. You read the series of Dark Elves creating statues and buildings from the bones of their inferiors. And was it self-defense, Darkling? I don't know. I don't know if I trust you. I think you sound like an elf sympathizer. Can we do crafts with the dead elf corpses? Can we do bone carving on that? Or is that not allowed for sentient corpses? Can you butcher an elf? Let's build a butcher's workshop and find out. No, that's a Bowyer's. What was butcher's? You? Yeah. Oh, there's a building present. What building is present? Oh, it's a butcher's workshop. Okay, there was already one there. I just didn't recognize it with the new painting with blood. The skin is the canvas. That's so metal. This is gonna be the most metal fortress that anyone has ever fortressed. I had caps lock on. Butcher from a dead animal. I don't think elves count as animals. Masterwork you can. I have never used Masterwork. Maybe I should do that. Okay, now we're gonna start building our entrance defenses. So I think first I want to keep this drawbridge as like a last line of defense. So I'm gonna channel out this sort of area and we're just gonna have that be a sort of entrance, drawbridge setup. Am I gonna do that? I think I might rebuild the drawbridge actually. It's too long, so we'd need a really high ceiling to make it work. Elves are plants. I think elves are plants. They're filthy tree huggers. So we're gonna remove this bridge and we're gonna build a new bridge. And the new bridge is gonna be one high so that it's impossible for us to determine from the map view whether or not the bridge is raised. Because I like to spend my time as confused as possible and that's why I play Dwarf Fortress. So yeah, and then we should be able to fit that in and integrate it with our elf aquarium. I just got a little pop-up on my screen that I got a comment. By the way, we're starting a new series. If you want to vote on that on my Twitter. Shameless plugging. I'm excited. I'm excited. If they're plants, we need a millstone. Ooh. I like it. I like it. We could just atom smash them. There's no reason to do so. I quite like having the elf corpses around, but we could. It's really, the trouble is it's really upsetting Darkling's delicate sensibilities. Dwarven bones into artifacts. Yeah, I feel like dwarven bones into artifacts, like, it might not be a horrible thing. Because, hold on, the phrase that way, yes. Yeah, yeah. Let's make it out of something, oh, can we make it out of bars? Let's make a rose gold thing. Oh, do we want something else? What do we have? Rose gold? Silver. Let's make a silver bridge because we're decadent. Hell yeah. So decadent. I should use that silver to make weapons for my army that don't have weapons. Or I could build bridges. Yeah, I feel like dwarven bones into artifacts would be really cool. No fell mood. I am also surprised. It's just because I run such a great and happy fortress. Obviously. So this, I guess we're gonna go straight into the elf aquarium. We're gonna need quite a long elf aquarium because I am concerned. Oh, Darkling. Wandering around obliviously again. Darkling would. Darkling would if she could, but she can't. So we're gonna build the walls of the non-drowning side. well, it's all drowning sides. I mean, of the... I know what I mean. Let's just make some dolomite walls. And you'll figure out what I mean from context. So, yeah, dolomite walls there. And then we will put glass up here so that we can see in. We might just do a small window. Defenses, elf aquarium. Defenses, elf aquarium. They're the same thing, okay? A drowning trap is a valid defense mechanism. For a loose definition of the word valid. So what we'll do... Oh, we've still got loads of space. Okay, I was worried we were running out of space. So, and then... What we'll want like a snaking back and forth area full of traps. I want weapon traps, but I also want... Besides weapon trap, I want a lot of things. I'm a very demanding person. I want our marks dwarves to be able to shoot at the enemy whilst they're wiggling their way back and forth along our weird wiggly thing. I don't know. And in order to do that, I guess we'll give them some elevation. We could put them up on top. Yeah, we'll put our archers up on top. We'll build like an archer tower so they can shoot down at the enemy as they wiggle their way along the wiggly trap of wiggles. Perfect. It's perfect. Okay. Oh yeah, do we have more we can trade here? Do you have more glass? Let's go ahead. Can we search? Yes. Glass. No. Do you have any rope? Yeah, good. We need rope. Okay. No. No. Yes. Okay, we will grab... Let's get some silk rope. We're really rich. They've definitely... Oh yeah, they've rebalanced in this update how much food is worth. Food is still worth a lot, but less so. Less dramatically so. Let's see. Grab all this. And then what else do we want? Blood. They have no blood. This is really disappointing. I should have asked them to bring blood. Let's get some instruments. Oddkish. That sounds like an instrument. Instruments, again, they're too much effort to make. So let's just buy them. Okay, trade. Yeah. I don't need food. We overproduce food. We're fine. Welcome, Dave. Thank you. Less lurky. Still some lurky. Wells might take chains now. Wells do take chains. But I would rather save the metal for building important things like bridges and statues of Darkling crying. I don't want to waste it on things like chains for the wells that we need. So let's build a well. Yes. Just guessing at hotkeys. Talc blocks. We have so many buckets and some rope and a mechanism. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Back to the surface. And has this bridge been built? Yes, it is inexplicably made of chairs. I don't know if that's quite right. I'm not a bridge expert, I'm not an engineer, but I don't know if that's correct. Let's link it up to this anyway. Silver bridge. Silver bridge. The last thing the elves will see in that aquarium is our glorious, glorious silver bridge. Beautiful craftsdwarfship. Combat log for Darkling self-defense. Let's take a look, shall we? There's also a mission report. I sent some dwarves on a mission. Let's look. Darkling. Darkling, 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 Darkling. I don't see Darkling on here. No. There is no Darkling. Darkling self-defense was a long time ago. Even when it goes horribly wrong. It always goes horribly wrong. That's the point. Okay, let's see how this mission went. Fortress in the... nothing. Endlessly disappointing. Well, you know what? Fine. We've got a glorious silver bridge. Let's make some silver weapons. Let's make, like... I think silver's good for hammers. So we'll make, I don't know, 5 silver war hammers. We'll make silver... What can we make out of silver? No, I need to make useful things. Silver does well as, like, blunt weapons. Oh, it's there. Oh, was it there? Reports. Just above halfway. Hold on. Aha! Wow, you're really violent for someone that feels uneasy due to death. Oh, it was one of your tantrums. Oh, you threw a tantrum and then you just shook him around by the head. That's horrible. Darkling has improved their fighting though. I think you're getting conscripted, Darkling. Darkling, you are absolutely getting conscripted. Blah, 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 blah. Conscripted. Is this, are these ranger? Yeah, this is our range squad. This is our melee squad. We're gonna replace this carpenter with Darkling. I think Darkling is just lacking direction in life, and I think we just need to get Darkling into the military. You killed an armed, yes, you killed an armed axe dwarf with, you are such an artist, Darkling. Such an artist. Okay, now we are going to, yes, we have a bucket. Now our injured dwarves will, oh, too late. One of them just died. Oh well. Were they in the military? No, I don't care. Now then. Are they complaining about this wall? No, they'll move. Good. They move things. They move things fine. You can only push you. I am pushing you as far as I can, Darkling. Okay, let's see. Windows, I assume, are pretty strong. Ooh, we can make gem windows. No, I think we should do gem windows in the temple. Or, wait, was that a temple or was that an arena? Because I kind of want to turn it into an arena. I know we needed a temple because our dwarves were sad all the time about not being able to pray. But what if we build a fighting pit with like some, actually I don't think we should use gemstone windows on the fighting pit because gemstone windows are like, that'd be really messy. That'll be like, I don't want to have to clean that. You don't want to get blood on your gemstone windows. But for the same reason, I don't want to waste it on, is someone tantruming? Whoops. Don't know if that popped into view there. There we go. Okay, arena or temple? Glass, you think gem windows for the aquarium? We have got a silver bridge. We are already kind of going for the big display of wealth thing. So, what do we think? Can I like put a poll in chat or something? That would be really. How do you dare use Windows for a practical purpose? I'm fine with Windows. A Windows very breakable in this game? It's probably fine. Why not both? Oh, I like it. Okay. Let's just do a really weirdly mixed wall. Let's see how many gems we have. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look at, because I don't think I've been cutting gems. There is no gems. Cut gems. 1 cut gems. Yeah, let's start a gem cutting operation somewhere down in the stockpile pile of stockpiles. Okay, here we'll do some nice easy processing where we'll do a little bit of a corridor and then we'll do a big room of uncut gems. Perfect. And then we will add a load of gem cutter workshops. Not like that. Like this. Yeah. And then load of make it slightly wider for gem cutter workshops. Not like that. That's stupid. Like that. There we go. And then we will add up here the finished gem stockpiles. We'll make that big because I don't use them a lot, so we'll probably just end up with a big pile of them. Okay, perfect. Now, temple to the war god, glass floor, fighting pit below. You're really, chat. I love it. Best, good chat. Okay, we'll do both. So, what we're gonna do is, this is all dug out and everything. So, where are we? What are we looking at? Hello? This is fun fighting. That's probably just a tantrum. Why has the camera taken me here? Is there a reason? Oh, migrants. Whatever. So, back down over here. Yes. So, what we'll do is, someone died. Whatever. It's fine. We're not worried about it. I can't really see where the walls are here. There are some walls. They're not terribly obvious due to the textures that have been used, which is not very helpful. What do the textures look like when you smooth it? Okay, maybe we'll just start by smoothing the whole thing, and then I can see where the walls are. But yeah, so what we'll do is we'll channel out the whole center. We'll make the fight pit, and yeah, we might as well fill it full of, give it the drowning option whilst we're doing it. We'll just, I think the water in the caverns is basically endless, so we'll be fine. We'll smooth the whole thing. We probably don't need to bother smoothing the middle, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, back to the surface. Back to, don't suspend that, I need that. Did I miss a spot? Yes, I did. Now, let's build, we'll make some glass windows. That's not how you make windows. You make windows with a Y. Oh, we have to actually make the windows. Can we make a wall out of, glass? If your legs go over the edge of the map, they should be fine. Good. I didn't name a dwarf after Dave. Gremdeval's herbalist mother. We will, okay. Absolutely, we'll do that next. Dave, are you fine with that? I'm gonna assume you're fine with that. Let's see, we'll build a little bit of dolomite here. And then, can we build a wall out of glass? No, we're gonna have to, okay. We're gonna have to get some glass stuff going on. We're gonna have to do it properly. Okay. So since we're doing gems over here, we will do glass over here. We only need a small stockpile for this, but I'm gonna build one that's really big anyway, because that's how I choose to live my life. Not like that, not like that, like that, that, and then just go across a little bit, because we really, that's not how I do it. Because we really don't need much, because I can't imagine we'll be making a lot of glass, I can't imagine we'll be using a lot of glass. I just quite like laying out things like this. And here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And back, and 1, 2, 3. Lay that much, probably. Okay, perfect. Got to go. Goodbye, Cathalor. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, I think there's these lakes in the caverns go over the edge of the map. In which case, that's pretty good for us. Cathalor is throwing a tantrum just as Cathalor leaves. Goodbye, Cathalor. You have made your absence felt with your tantrums. Fine. So, down to the caverns. Let's take a look and let's double check that the caverns go off of the map edge, because that's quite relevant to when we build our elf aquarium. Oh! Oh, we have a vampire in this fortress. Well, I never. Who's the vampire? Is it Darkling? Darkling is edgy enough to be a vampire. Oh, so this specific body of water I don't believe goes off the edge of the map. We haven't really explored the caverns enough, but I'm really scared to, because it's got like 2 forgotten beasts in it. Yeah, I bet it's you, Darkling. The witch hunt. We'll start witch hunting once I've established the more important question of, is the water in this map finite or not? This is very important for my drowning trap. Otherwise, we can do it, but we'll have to build a big reservoir and then do it with. Okay, fine. Oh, so many. Welcome. You're all part of the fort. I don't care. So yeah, this might go off the edge of the map. I think it's time to send a suicide squad down to the caverns to explore. Should we do a different, let's dig this way and we'll do a little bit of a defensive entrance here. So we'll do a defensive setup where we'll have, put a drawbridge there. Let's do an airlock. Yeah, we'll do an airlock. So we'll put a bridge there, and a bridge there, and a lever. And the lever switches the bridges. And it'll be a nice thing. It'll be a nice thing. And then we will do some stairs. We'll just do stairs down, like 1 down step. We won't do it yet though. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait until we've actually built the airlock. That's the whole point. Yeah, you can be a soldier. What are you doing? Let's build the barracks. That's what we were going to build. So, build. Now, what objects do barracks need? Probably beds. I think beds are a good start to a barracks because we haven't finished all of our bedrooms because our bedrooms are horrible and I don't know why I did that, but I did.